Hello, my friends. Welcome to a yoga class for bad body image days. My name is Natasha, also known as Nurse Natasha. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome back. This is a really highly requested class and a class that I feel like, I don't know, I'm really passionate about as someone who, promotes and preaches and coaches self-love and body acceptance. I think it's important to acknowledge that everyone has bad body image days. And there's nothing, you sometimes just wake up and you feel weird, you have an experience that maybe makes you feel some type of way about your body, and I just wanted to provide a safe space for you to come and bring all that and we can work through it together. If you've done my classes before, I always say, we practice with non-judgment, non-attachment. So the first thing that I just want to say is that it's okay for you to feel this way. I feel like a lot of the times, especially, with toxic positivity and also I feel like when it's almost like toxic self-love gets pushed, it's like, you should love your body no matter what. And it's like, sometimes it's hard to love your body or feel good about your body when maybe you're in pain or you had an experience with your body that makes you feel uncomfortable or for any reason. So that's why I like to promote more body acceptance and, kind of this gentle self-compassion of maybe you don't love your body in this moment, maybe you're not 100% passionate about your body in this moment, but we can find a place of acceptance and just find a place to make us feel better and to kind of process through that together from a space of non-judgment, non-attachment, and just feeling our feelings and going through it together. So that's what we're going to do here today. It's going to be a very gentle class. We're going to keep it down low. We're going to give ourselves some love and acceptance and work through it together. So I always recommend you have any props that you need to make this class work for you and your body. So I have some blocks here. I have my strap behind me. You can have a pillow, a bolster, a blanket, anything that you need to make your practice more comfortable for you and just to make your body feel good, because that's what we're trying to do here. So we will get started. We're going to get started in Savasana. So you can go ahead and gently lay down on your back on your yoga mat and just take your time. Take your time to get there. Be gentle with yourself is kind of the theme of today, is just being gentle with ourselves and just giving ourselves this nice safe space to feel and process through things and show ourselves some love and acceptance. So come into your Savasana, remembering to take up space. It's also going to be a theme of today's class, is that no matter how you feel about your body, you always have the permission to take up space. You're worthy of taking up space. You deserve to take up space. So I encourage you to take up space here physically in your yoga. So in your Savasana, you can kind of spread out on the mat, let your arms and legs fall where they want to fall. Just really, again, take up space. If you maybe feel some pain in your low back, you can take a moment to bend the knees and then just tuck that pelvis under so the low back touches the mat, and then extend your legs. Or if you're like, hey, my low back's feeling funky, you can keep your legs bent and knock your knees in towards each other. That's what I'm going to do. And you can bring your arms again to the side of your body and just, take up space. Your palms can face up if you'd like to be open to receive. Palms face down if maybe you need some grounding energy. Once you find a comfortable position here, you can close your eyes if that feels good. And just bring your awareness to your breath. Just noticing as it goes in and out, not changing anything about it just yet. And just use your breath to bring you to this moment, to this space, to your mat. Allow these breaths to deepen and lengthen. As you inhale, feeling the chest expand, the belly expand. And as you exhale, a gentle release, sinking deeper into your mat. And as you breathe here, just take a moment to take inventory of the mind, the body, the soul. Just check in here. How are you feeling? Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why am I having a bad body image day? Just getting curious and practicing curiosity instead of judgment or attachment, and just asking yourself, why do I feel this way? And if you feel yourself perhaps getting attached to something, or, judging yourself for something, just use your breath to gently let it go. Take a big inhale in through the nose. And open mouth, exhale. Just release that attachment. Coming from a place of self-compassion. Asking yourself, if my friend came to me with this issue, if my friend came to me and they were having a bad body image day, what would I say to them? How can I practice kindness and self-compassion to myself in this moment? And maybe that's just giving yourself a safe space to feel your feelings. Maybe it's just crying. Maybe, just kind of letting those feelings be felt. And that's okay. Wherever you are or however you're feeling, we're going to take some deep breaths together. And maybe gently bring your hands to your belly. Just, gently resting on your belly, showing your belly some love. Remembering again to take up space. So when we inhale, really big inhale in through the nose, we're going to press our bellies out. Taking up space, no sucking in here. And open mouth, exhale. Just letting it go. 2 more just like that. Big inhale in. Filling up. Feeling the belly expand. And open mouth, exhale. Last one, really big inhale in. A little bit more. And open mouth, exhale. You can gently invite some movement in, maybe wiggling the toes or wiggling the fingers. Maybe rolling out the wrists or rolling out the ankles. Now gently making these movements bigger until you're ready to take a big inhale and open the arms up like you're about to give somebody a big old hug, because you are, except it's going to be you. And then exhale, you're going to bring the right arm over, left arm under, and just give yourself a nice big hug here. So I'm reaching for my shoulders, and you kind of give yourself a little massage here. Maybe if you have nails like me, give yourself a little scratch, just showing yourself some love, some safe self-touch here. And while you're here in this space and you're giving yourself a hug, I just want you to say some nice things about yourself. And I know it's hard to say nice things about yourself when you're feeling, you're having one of these bad body image days, but I encourage you to take it away from your body. Take it away from the physical. Perhaps giving yourself some positive affirmations of, I'm a good person, I'm a kind person, I'm a good friend, I am enough, I am worthy. Just taking it away from the physical. And then on the next big inhale, opening the arms up again. And then exhale, same thing, a hug here, except this time left arm comes over, right arm comes under. And just giving yourself a hug on the other side, showing yourself some love. And I encourage you to again just say at least one more positive affirmation here to yourself. You can say it out loud or in your head as you just give yourself a little massage. Just say something nice about yourself. And then again, gently we're going to inhale, open the arms up, and exhale. You can lower them down if your knees are bent. Just gently straighten your legs here. We're going to take a crescent pose. So extending the arms up overhead and extending the legs. First, we're taking a nice big morning stretch like we just woke up this morning, reaching the arms, reaching the legs, taking up space. And then we'll go for our crescent pose. So maybe scooting your hips gently over to the left a bit, and then your arms are going to come over to the right and your legs are going to come over to the right. So you're forming this crescent moon shape on your mat, or a banana shape. Now option to cross your left ankle over your right thigh, or right ankle if that feels good. And we're going to breathe into this left side body. Again, just creating this expansion and creating space. Breathing in some good things as we let go of the bad. Gently inhale, Return to center. Exhale, release, and then we'll take it to the other side. So scooting your hips over to the right now, and then legs come over to the left. Arms come over to the left, maybe crossing that right ankle over left, if that feels good. And just breathing now into this right side body. Taking up space, creating expansion. Inhale here, exhale, go ahead and release. Now we'll take some twists here, so you can bring your arms out to a T position and drawing those knees into your chest. Inhaling here and exhale, dropping those knees over to the right and perhaps gazing over the left shoulder if that feels good. And just breathing deeply here in your twists. Twists are a great way to release. And I encourage you to release here any thoughts about yourself or about your body that aren't yours. So when I teach body acceptance, it's really important to kind of identify where those negative voices are coming from and recognizing that it's not our own voice. Perhaps it came from society, perhaps it came from social media, from diet culture, perhaps it came from a parent or a loved one or a significant other. And just identifying those thoughts and using your breath to start to let them go. Releasing that negative self-talk, the inner critic, and those voices that aren't ours. Gently on your next inhale, you can come back to center, and then exhale, dropping the legs over now to the left, perhaps gazing over the right shoulder, and again, just focusing on some big, deep inhales and exhales here, and just letting go of those negative thoughts. Gently inhale, come back to center, and exhale, just release. We're going to find our way to a fetal pose. So just gently dropping over to one side, using your bottom arm as a pillow. Just taking a second here, being gentle with ourselves, showing ourselves kindness, and gently pressing yourself up to a seat. Again, move slowly, move gently, taking your time. Coming to any seat that you find comfortable. Just remembering to honor your body here and trusting that you know what's best for you in your body. So finding the seat that feels best for you. Easy seated pose in yoga means something different for everyone. For me, I like to sit with my legs crossed. You can sit on a pillow, a bolster, a block. You can extend the legs. Just finding a place that feels good for you and your body. And guess what? We're going to give ourselves some more hugs here. Inhale, opening up the arms, and exhale, right arm comes over left arm goes under, and this time just kind of hunching forward, rounding forward, dropping the chin to the chest, gently pulling on those shoulders. So we're opening up the back of the heart here. And again, just giving yourself some positive affirmations. We're letting go of the inner critic, that negative self-talk in our minds, and replacing them with some positive ones, some positive affirmations. Maybe giving yourself a little massage. On the inhale, gently opening up. And exhale, this time left arm comes over, right arm comes under. Another hug here. Again, just gently pulling those shoulders forward, rounding the back, chin comes to chest, and just showing yourself some love. gently inhale, open, and exhale. Your arms can come down to your sides, and we're just going to get into our neck a little bit. We're going to kind of get into every part of our body and just give it a gentle little opening. So hands can be at your sides, they can be on your knees. We're going to inhale here, exhale, just drop the right ear to your right shoulder. Maybe pushing this left shoulder down, just gently feeling this stretch. Something that really helps me when I'm having a bad body image day is just showing my body some kindness by giving it some yoga or giving it some movement. Inhale, come center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Again, maybe press that right shoulder gently down. I feel like diet culture so often makes movement seem like a punishment for the body, when for me it's an act of love to my body, is moving and yoga and all this good stuff. And gently inhale, come center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder one more time. And inhale, center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, gently come back to center, and exhale, release. We'll take some seated cat-cows here. So bring those hands to those knees if they're not there already, palms facing down. Inhale, we're going to press the chest out, lift the chin, drop the head back, squeezing those shoulder blades behind you. Exhale, rounding forward, dropping chin to chest, really doming out those shoulders. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, rounding forward. Now you can take these as fast or as slow as you'd like. You can make these movements really big, really exaggerated, or keep them small. Just doing what feels good. Again, making this an act of kindness towards your body and listening to what would make it feel good. Do 5 to 7 rounds of these on your own breath, linking your breath to your movement. Finishing up this last round, gently coming back to a neutral spine. You can bring those hands to your sides. We'll take some twists here. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, twisting to the right. So you can bring that left hand to the right knee. You can bring those right fingertips to tent behind you, maybe gazing over that back shoulder. Just taking it very gently here. Remembering to keep a tall spine even though we're twisting. So maybe inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And then gently inhale, return to center, and exhale, taking that twist to the other side. So maybe bringing that right hand to left knee, left hand content behind you, gazing over the left shoulder. Just encouraging that lengthening on the inhale and exhale, twisting. And inhale, gently come back to center. Exhale, release. We'll take some side bends here so that right hand can come down to the mat. Inhale that left arm up and over, keeping that chest open to the ceiling and pressing this left hip down. And here again, I just want you to breathe into this left side body. Just take up space, create more space. On the next inhale, gently coming through center. Exhale, left hand comes down, right arm comes up and over now. Again, keep that chest open to the ceiling and press that right hip down. Just breathing into that right side body. And gently inhale, come back to center. Now again, taking your time, we're going to slowly transition to a tabletop. So just gently coming to the hands and knees. Now you can place some extra support under the knees, maybe a blanket or a pillow or a little padding. You can also double up on your yoga mat too. Coming to this tabletop, shoulder, elbow, wrist are stacked, hips are stacked over the knees, and just gently coming to cat-cow here. So inhale, lifting the chin, opening the chest, arching the back. And exhale, rounding. Again, doing what feels good and right here in your body, whether it's moving fast or slow. 5 to 7 breaths here. And do what feels good. Maybe you want to rock from side to side. Maybe you want to take some full body circles. Just trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, and trusting your body. And it knows what it wants. Finishing up this last round, then gently coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to take a wide-legged child's pose here. So bringing the knees as wide as the mat just to honor, make space for the belly and thighs, sinking the hips back to the heels. Remember, it's okay if they don't touch. And then extending your arms out here and dropping the chest and the head to the mat. Now you can lay on a bolster here, you can lay on a pillow or a blanket. Whatever feels good. I'm just relaxing here into this child's pose. Bringing the focus to the breath. Nice big deep inhales in through the nose, filling up the chest, filling up the belly, taking up space. And open mouth exhale, sinking deeper into the mat. As you breathe deeply here, again, maybe just sending some positive affirmations to yourself. Something that really helps me is just doing kind things, whether it's to myself or to other people, acts of kindness. Doing esteemable things builds self-esteem. Ask yourself, how can I be kind to myself and my body today? Maybe after this class, do I want to take a bath, take a shower, put on some lotion, maybe get my hair done, get a massage, something that's going to make you feel really good in your body. Maybe it's just taking a nap. Taking a big hit, inhaling through the nose, filling up, and open mouth exhale. On your next inhale, gently walking the hands over to the right. Breathing into that left side body again, creating space, taking up space. Gently inhale, bringing it through center. Exhale, walking those hands over to the left. Gently inhale, come through center. Exhale here. And then on the next inhale, very gently coming up to a seat. We're just going to take a seat on our butts. Extending those legs out in front of you. We're going to take a seated fold here. Take a moment to scoot some of that goodness out from underneath you so you can really feel those sit bones on the mat. And then remember here in the seated fold, you can widen the feet to honor and make space for the belly and thighs. You can also use a strap here around the feet. We're going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, just gently fold. Now, it doesn't matter if you can touch your toes. I want you to focus on how this feels in the body. So ask yourself, is my lower back maybe in a bit more pain? It's feeling a little tense. Maybe I'm then going to bend into the knees and really fold and get into that low back. Maybe my legs are feeling tight, so I want to focus on that. So I'm going to try to keep the legs straight. Make these poses work for you and your body. Do what feels best for you and your body. Maybe inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, fold just a bit more. And then gently inhale, come on up, bending into the knees. We're going to bring those feet bottoms together to touch into our Baddha Konasana bound angle pose, opening the knees. You can place blocks underneath these knees or pillows underneath the knees if this feels a little intense, just for some extra support. And just take a second to kind of adjust the belly in. I feel like with folds, the belly kind of gets in the way, and we want to respect them, respect that belly, and just make it feel comfortable. So take a moment to adjust, and then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Giving our hips some love. Gently inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold, maybe a little deeper. And then gently inhale, come on up. Now we're slowly going to find our way to our belly. Taking your time here, moving gently, releasing down to the belly. Now you can cross your forearms in front of you, and you can either rest your chin or your forehead on the forearms. We're going to take some half frog here, just to again show the hips a little bit of love. So I'm going to start with the left side so you can see what I'm doing. I'm bending my knee out to the side. Now you can keep it down low, or you can bring it up. Just don't bring it past the hip, so the knee comes out from the hip and the foot comes out from the knee. This is our half frog, and we're just going to gently breathe here. Focusing on those big, deep inhales and exhales. Maybe just reminding yourself of those positive affirmations. I am kind, I'm a good person, I am worthy, I am enough, I am capable. Whatever it may be. So I can tell you right now, all of those things are true. Inhaling here, exhale, release that leg to straight, taking it to the other side. So bending that right knee out. Again, don't bring it past the hip. So the knee comes out from the hip, foot comes out from the knee, and breathing here. Inhale here, exhale, extending that leg long. And gently bend those knees so those feet come up towards the butt. And just rock them from side to side here. Just gently getting into the low back. And maybe the next time the legs are over to the right, just kind of let them drop over. back to center, over to the left. Just kind of let them hang there for a moment. And inhale gently back to center. Exhale, release. Now we're going to take our Savasana here. I am going to suggest a prone Savasana, so that's right here where we are on our bellies. You can hug a pillow, you can just rest your cheek or your forehead on your forearms. And just breathing here, or if you'd like, you can flip over to your back. Take any variation of Savasana that feels good for you. I just encourage you to maybe try a little something different here. And this is going to be our Savasana. Just finding yourself in a comfortable position. I encourage you to spend at least 5 to 10 breaths here. Just focusing on your breathing, focusing on those positive affirmations. And this is where I will leave you today, my lovelies, wherever you are in your Savasana. I hope you feel a little bit better after this gentle, loving act of kindness towards yourself and your body. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.